So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. And he's had a hit!
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
He's gone for goal! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Cannavaro promptly onto that, and that is that. Applies the finish! And that was probably asking just too much.
Well, he's clearly in one of those moods. I think even he was asking perhaps a little too much from himself then.
Passing is crisp and sharp.
Cantona really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Tries to play it through. Pullet. Tries a shot! India have got it back and has a shot! He has produced there the crispest of hits.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but you can praise the drive and the application. It was beautifully hit.
Well, at 6'6", and with that sort of a physique, Jim, Daniel van Bouten was only ever going to be a monstrous centre-half, wasn't he?
Yeah, and a very good one at that. The first Belgian, I believe, to become a European champion at club level.
Yes, he was, and to do that, you've got to be pretty handy. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Knocks it into space. Goes for the shot! Oh, he's been caught on it here. Oh, nice touch. Plays it in low. Chance! He's done very well to get to that.
Ibrahimovic actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
It's gone all the way through to the keeper. And now a sudden chance to counter. Right, Shevchenko threads one in. And he cuts out the supply. Oh no, what has happened here? Shevchenko! Andrei Shevchenko! Formidable! Truly formidable! A finish of true class! It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
So the first goal of the game.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Pirlo. Great vision. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Pass somewhat off target. That has been cut short.
India are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Baresi gets over and intercepts. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Well, that looks a cracking... And Shevchenko! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, that's a key interception. Davids. Short changes him with that pass. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Shevchenko receives it in a good position here. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And this is Shevchenko. Roberto Carlos. Now it's Cantona. That's a good ball.
Shevchenko really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And this is Messi! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
That's really well cleared. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Can he get on the end of this? And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Looking for the run. And here's Haaland. Clipped into space. Brilliantly cut out.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
He's going to be disappointed with that. Cantona takes a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Has another go! And it's in! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So that's two now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
That's a lovely, neat pass.
There will
Now
be
it's
one
Haaland.
added time.
He's picked his way through. Chooses to go back. It's Neymar! Really well taken goal. Deep into first half stoppage time. A crucial goal. It was a great finish. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half.
Just a quick reminder today.
Caution
please
certainly not on the
refrain
agenda
from
here,
parking outside
from both
this stadium.
sides.
Yeah, they're
Thank
ahead,
you very much
Peter,
for your
but they can't
cooperation.
afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Substitution.
And we're underway again.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible. But
Ibrahimovic! That was superb goalkeeping.
that's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
It's their second corner of the game. Cleared without hesitation. And now a sudden chance to counter. Batistuta gets into a good position. That has not gone well. Now there's the clearance. Bullet. Messi. Ibrahimovic. Kvaratskhelia. Tries to pass it through. It is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Struck first time! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Baresi gets good distance on it. Messi takes the shot! Not the most accurate pass. That's a little off target. Well, played right into his path. It's run loose here. Aimed beyond the defence. Caceres clears it away. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Still they trail, and time is ticking away. Nicked it back promptly. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he was alert to it. Shevchenko. Now there's it's Ibrahimovic!
India really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Well read, nice interception. Kvaratskhelia. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Now it's Roberto Carlos. That's gone for a throw-in. And this is Shevchenko. Zanetti. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Caceres. Neymar providing an outlet on that flank. And this is Ibrahimovic. It's loose now and they want to get it back. It's a pretty loose pass. And here's Neymar. Cleared away. Over to the left. And that has left him in a heap. Caceres just loves to go forward whenever he can. India can breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
And he's intervened well there. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Lahm. Van Bouten. Davids. Pirlo. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Zanetti gets it clear. And that has been clubbed away. Pirlo. Played back.
Well, he just didn't have any support. I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Well, they've got it again. Now he's got space here. And he gets rid in a hurry. India must do something here, and very quickly.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. And he's decided to go for it. Shevchenko. Kvaratskhelia. Can he get it through? No, that's been intercepted. Khan is there to clear.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Nicely shaped ball. Well, the less said about that pass, the better. Dida with the clearance. Cannavaro. Costa Curta. Now it's Batistuta. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And this is Ibrahimovic. Shevchenko. So that's it. It is all over. One of those games that many would have felt no one deserved to lose, but sentiment counts for nothing here, and at the margins... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm your commentator Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here, it really is.
colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And already we're underway here. And Shevchenko! Now who's got it? Oh, that's ambitious. And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Pirlo attempts a clearance. Goes for a shot! It's loose, and again! And it's a goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Tries to pass it through. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Van Bouten gets over and intercepts. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And here's Messi. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Messi. Pull it. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Neymar. And this is Shevchenko. And he thumps it clear. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Can he get it through? He's found a way through. Oh, look at... Tries a shot! It's in! And they're at it again, in double quick time. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Just about within shooting range. Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Cleared away. India have the chance to go the other way. Lam gets across to intercept that. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. And it's Neymar. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Roberto Carlos. Neymar. Van Bouten calmly anticipates. Shevchenko knocks it out wide, looking for the run. Caceres spots it and intercepts. And this is Hullet.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And now they can clear their lines. Neymar for Messi. Messi. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Now, can they get him away? He's in space and looking for options. And that has been cleared. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. And no, that was never going to make it. He's gone for goal! He's done very well to get to that.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Haaland really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Cannavaro makes the interception.
India have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Looking to play him in.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And he's only too happy to take that back. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Pirlo. That's really well manoeuvred. And it's Messi. And Messi! Oh, wonderful, wonderful Lionel Messi! A finish of true class! And right on half-time, that is telling! And there's the end of the first half. So engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half this.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They want a good start to the second half.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Well-timed, excellent interception. Roberto Carlos. Cleared without hesitation. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And that is as far as they're going to go. India have their second corner now. Header just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Corner number 3 coming up. Costa Curta clears it away. And that has been cleared. Bullet. Nicely weighted ball. And here's Ibrahimovic. Now it's Haaland. Pirlo. Nicely aimed pass. India looking to pass their way through. Messi.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
He has found the way through. Oh, it's come loose. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. He's looking wide. Back into the middle. And he's cleared it out of harm's way and claimed it back swiftly. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Now who's going to be first this time, surely? Oh, that was no routine save.
Ibrahimovic really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
India get their fourth corner. And that should get the job done. And now a sudden chance to counter. He steps in, and that's the end of that. That ball looks a good one. And the flag has stayed down. Big chance! It's a goal! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Neymar. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Neymar is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And he welcomes it in.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
India needed that. They really needed it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he's...
Messi! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Great vision. That is a great pick out. It's a promising position. Delivers the ball. Baresi tries to clear.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And it's Ibrahimovic, clipped into space. Oh, he's done very well to take... And he's let fly! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
They're up to 5 corners now. Big header! And he's taking no chances there. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Messi. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
And this is Ibrahimovic. And he's away. Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And he's straight offside. Bullet constantly looking for the ball into the box. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. It's headed upfield. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And the shot's on here. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Danger averted for now. And smartly reclaimed. Oh, he's been caught on it here! 90 minutes up, and we will be back for extra time.
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
Hello, attendees. This is a
Well,
lost
fitness
children's
and
announcement.
fatigue, the key
Would
factors
the
now
father of
as
a
we
boy
head
in a
for
blue
extra time.
hat kindly make his way to the information centre.
Substitution on the field. Number 20, Erling Haaland. Number 15, Roberto Carlos. Number 7,
So our
Ibrahimovic.
quest to find the winner continues.
Number 24, Neymar. Coming on the field.
Adriano
Number 11,
is sporting a
Raul.
guilty look after that.
Number 21,
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not
Number
get picked
10,
out.
Adriano. Number 14,
Vicious ball here.
Johan Cruyff. Substitution.
And he's there to retrieve it. Raul showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Pass is just off target. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Zanetti. It's a pretty loose pass. No, he wasn't going to let him past. He can run onto that. Takes a shot! Oh, yes, it's there! Late in the day, this could well be it! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
And the finish! No mistake! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
This has become one superb... Oh, he's been caught napping! Pull it. Raul. Probing pass. Pull it. Extra time reaches half-time.
Just a quick reminder today.
Well, it
please
has been
refrain
a
from
punishing
talking
game, both
outside this
physically
stadium.
and mentally.
Thank you
But
very
does
much for your
either team
cooperation.
have what it takes to find a winner?
Substitution on the field. Number 8, Gullit. Number
And
3,
we're off for the final
Pepe.
time.
Coming on the field.
It has been a
Number
slugfest.
19,
Significant blows
Gideon.
landed, but still
Number
no
4,
knockout.
Carlsen. Substitutions taking place.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. And they're back on the ball again. Messi, Raul. And they've got rid. Now it's Ibrahimovic. It's Eto'o! And no, he couldn't find the finish. Looking for options for movement. This is intriguing. Next goal. Good effort from distance. And somehow he managed to miss it. Tries to play it through. Oh, nicely intercepted. And he can clear it away. Ball is over the line. Zanetti. India finding their passes.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Cruyff. He's a sharp little ball here. Well, the defence just about came out on. So that's it. It is all over. Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine respect all round. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?